Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Let me start with this. So I was reading something about you the other day about like how it was a funny story about how you got the gig, like in Body Count. I found it hilarious, but can you share that with our audience?
Yeah. So let's go back to 2009. Someone called me up from a local rehearsal spot that we're at I was in another band called Blacksmith.
Right.
And guy that was over there, that was working over there, suggested something to Vince, or my bass player, saying, I think you should try to audition Will. So, I'll go to a couple, auditions. I went and tried to play some of their songs that I wasn't too familiar, because I was trying to remember from memory, the first album that, Body Count had.
Right.
And they told me, it's like, cool, it was great playing with you, and then I guess like 2 days later, Vince calls me back. He's like, all right, we want you to come back. And then after that, I came back, to them, and started playing some more, and they talked for a little bit. It was like me and another guitarist that they had in the band named Bendrix. And I guess they were talking, and I guess Vince was on the phone as well, and saying, I was like, all right, well, I think you're our drummer, and you're going to drive this band. I want you to drive it hard, and you're going to, try to, step this band, the way it needs to be. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't react not until after the rehearsal was over. So I was like jumping in the air and whatnot. I was like, woohoo!
Awesome,
I got the gig.
So were you nervous at all, like filling in the shoes of Beatmaster V at all?
Well, yes. And I was actually, I was, because that's some big shoes to fill.
Right.
Because his rhythms of his groove is, it's some good groove on some, on those records that he did. And I wanted to make it authentic as much as I could possibly for him. Me joining this band, and I just wanted to, I know I'm a different drummer than him, and I just wanted to make it feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was my whole objective of that whole thing. Now, after that, we had rehearsals, and Ice wasn't there when I was auditioning.
Right.
So
Okay.
We were rehearsing, and all I could hear was, this is at rehearsal, and all I could hear is Ice in the background. And all I could hear is, this drummer better not suck. He better not suck. I'm like, is he better not be wasting my time? I was like, oh, man. Oh, you got to be kidding me. But that's what I kept on hearing. I was just like, and I got more nervous because then I actually got to see him, because all I could hear was just him yelling at Vince, going like, he better not suck, so. But yeah, it was crazy. We introduced ourselves and whatnot, and I was just nervous, and we go through the set, go whatever, and then he's like, all right, we're gonna play another song, and it was something off of Judgment Night.
Yeah.
And
I know that one.
I didn't learn that song.
Disorder.
I wasn't told to learn that song,
Disorder,
and, yeah, and I wasn't told to learn that. So I was like, I need to learn it really quick. Can I go in my car? Can you give me 10 minutes? And it was like more like only 3 minutes.
Wow.
Fizz goes knocking on my door, going like, you ready? Ice is ready. I'm like, Yeah. Okay. So I put it down as much as I could remember, and all I can see is Ice is putting the microphone in my bass drum. Just hear me if I can do the double bass part in disorder. Just to see if I can do it. And all I can see is him looking at Ernie like smiling. And then he turned to the right and looked at Vince. He's like, all right. You know, he's got it. You know, so I was like, and then after the song was over, I was like, did I play it wrong? He's like, no.
Man, in
that's
3
awesome.
minutes,
You got it.
Dude.
Man.
Yeah.
You are a
You got it.
machine.
Oh,
That is
man.